And welcome back to another episode of Artback Gaming. Today it's tutorial time and we are going to talk about trap chests. What happened to trap chests? Why does nobody use trap chests anymore? Well, we'll go over some uses for trap chests here in the video. Stick around. Alright, trap chests. Trap chests is easy to make. You just need one normal chest and a tripwire hook. They can be placed anywhere in the crafting area and it will make a trapped chest. So it doesn't matter which place you put them in, it'll make a trapped chest. Trap chests came out in the 1.5 update and have been around since and have gone over a few changes, but nothing too major. The only difference between a trap chest and a normal chest is the ring around the clasp on the chest. It's got a little reddish brownish hue. If you open the chest up, close it, you'll see there's a little red mark on the inside as well. That goes for the single one as well, which is not on the normal ones, of course. It's just the light shadowy color on the normal ones. In past versions of the game, the trap chest would be good for stacking side by side with other chests so that you could get the single chests without them combining. That went away in later versions now that you can do just by shift clicking normal chests to do the same thing. So that feature isn't used anymore. Trap chests themselves put out one redstone signal for every person that opens the chest. So this is great for multiplayer or adventure maps or something if you want more than one person to open a secret area, unlock a door, get loot or something. So with me just opening, you see only one redstone dust has been activated. If there was more people, more would activate up to 15. 15 is the max that it will do. The redstone signal comes out all sides and the bottom of the chest. It doesn't come out the top of the chest because if you put a solid block on top of the chest, you couldn't open it. But it does come out all the other sides. The trap chest works in the furnace, and one trap chest will burn 1.5 items. And as you see, it runs out and doesn't burn the second item. Trap chests will only generate in one spot in the world, and that is inside a woodland mansion in a hidden room that looks like a mock-up of the end portal as seen in the picture on the screen now. Trap chests, like normal chests, cannot be pushed by a piston. Putting down the redstone does not activates the pistons, but does not go anywhere. Break the chest and then the piston activates. Break the redstone, put the chest back, try it again. Doesn't work. Some ways to do the redstone below it is to just put a redstone dust on the block directly below the chest. So when you open it, it activates the redstone and whatever you put around it. Another way is to use a piston and a redstone block. And if you open the chest, it pushes the piston, which then completes the circuit and lights up all the stuff below it. Hiding your trap chest so no one knows it's there. There's a few ways to do it. The first two ways are simply just put a sign or a frame on the front of it, and you can see more behind the sign that it's still a trap chest, not as much with the item frame, but both those still work with those items on it. A lot of people like to put their chests on the side now when they're stacking them in their place to save room, and this way you totally can't tell that this bottom one is a trap chest. You just can't see it, but it works the same way. You open it, it lights up the light. Another function of trap chests that people don't know is they actually stop hoppers from taking the items out of a chest. So here we have a normal chest. If I place the stack in the chest, it automatically starts going in the hopper, starts counting down and going into the hopper, even with the chest open. The trap chest over here, if I take a stack and I put it in the same, it does not start working until I close the chest. Now the chest is closed, you can see that it's going. If I open it again, it pauses it. So this is one way to stop a hopper from taking the items out of a chest. This is again good for adventure maps or any type of thing you want to do in single player where you want someone to maybe organize them in a certain way or something to make a pattern or do something with it instead of it just disappearing as soon as it goes into the chest. Now, of course, it can't be a trap chest without traps. Simplest traps, just put some TNT underneath a block on it, open the chest, activates the TNT, and kablame. Nice big hole underneath the chest. And another thing you might want to do is if you want to put something in someone's inventory without them knowing, say they're standing here and open the chest, all of a sudden they open and they get a diamond block. How does that happen, you say? Well, if you have a dropper placed underneath some carpet, when you open it up, it just shoots up a little diamond block over and over again every time they open it. And simple enough, underneath the carpet is just a dropper with a bunch of diamonds in it. Underneath that's just 2 half slabs so that the redstone's underneath it, and it's just simply a repeater redstone into the block and that dropper. Now, same concept over here, but this time say you don't want to give them something. You want to make them mad because they opened your chest and set up another little trap. Well, this one you open the chest and all of a sudden they're on fire. What's that about? Well, instead of a dropper, we put a dispenser. We put a lava bucket in it. Same exact thing, same exact wiring, just a dispenser, not a dropper. If you put a dropper here, it would just shoot out the bucket of lava and wouldn't dispense it. Okay? This is a fun one. This is a trash can. Modern way of doing a trash can, instead of just having a thing of lava you throw items in, just have a chest. So you put your trap chest up here, put the items in you don't want anymore into the chest. Once you close it, they start just getting dispensed out the bottom into the lava. And that gets rid of them forever. Really simple to do. It's just a trap chest, a hopper, and a dropper. A comparator to know there's an item in there. And redstone, repeater, redstone, all the way around back into the dropper. As you can see, as it gets one item, it just dispenses it out until the whole stack is gone. There you go. Another good thing about it is if you put the items in and then you realize, oh, I didn't want to put that one in, you can just take it out before it disappears. Unlike the other ways where you throw it and you're in trouble. And then last but not least is the classic pit drop, trap chest trap. Simple enough, it's just a signal out the back and wraps around to 2 sticky pistons, inverting the signal to make sure they stay on, and then attached to the blocks around it. You can do this in a million different configurations. You can hide it a little lower. There's a bunch of ways to do it. I'll let your imagination go. But you open it up, it pulls away, and there's a little hole below it. So the funny thing about this one is when you open it up, the item menu stays up while the person's falling. So here we go. Open up, and Alright, well that was a quick tutorial on trap chests. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will try and get back to you with some answers. Again, this is just the basics. There are tons of things you can do with trap chests. Many different traps you can do, many different ways of delivering items to people through trap chests and other things like that. So that's it for the episode today. Thanks for watching and I hope this helped. See you in the next one. Goodbye.